Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Panzer General 2. And now General Ackenheil, that's the name of the avatar or the general that I am basically in this game, or at least in this campaign for the German Wehrmacht. And you can see, I think not in the requisition area, but oh okay, so yeah, so this is where I need to place different units that I have required or have been provided. And just some bombers here, and these are the troops they can bring in. Okay, so the point of entry for these troops are rather limited, so I'm not be able to bring in everyone in a single turn, but eventually I'll be able to spend my prestige point and make use of this launching pad for operation in subsequent turns. So the tank unit can start from here, they can move a bit farther. Yeah, so General Ackenheil is my avatar, the general in question that is waging war now in Poland after having experienced at least some part of the Blitzkrieg doctrine. Oh my goodness. Look at the operational range for this tank. They can actually cross streams and wow, impressive. Yeah, and after having his feet wet, so to speak, in Spain, now he's put to the task of invading Poland, and that basically signals the start of World War II, as the Allies, after having heard of this attack, this invasion, that they declared war on Germany. Yeah, France and Britain were poised to attack, but I don't think they really did anything to... well, not really anything, because they did provide for resources and manpower for defending Poland, but it was not really enough. I mean, Poland did not have any air force, and although their pilots were very well trained and in very good shape, but the hardware was not available, so it was too bad, because I heard some experimental planes from Britain was just set to arrive, but the German Blitzkrieg basically nulled that part of the plan. Anyways, let's just begin our attack in earnest. I'm just trying to get to a screen where I can show you guys this, you know, I guess he earned a medal from Spain, but this is basically the career of a General Ackenheil that is being played out. You can even see the casualties inflicted from Spain, so I think this is going to be kept as the mission progresses. Okay, so he says I just have gained victory instead of brilliant victory. Okay, so I don't know how that actually is recorded, but I'm sure that I have achieved a brilliant victory in the first mission. But anyways, a victory is a victory, and I'm not going to dwell it any further. Alright, so on to the task. I believe I missed the introduction to this campaign, but from what I see here with the objective towns laying along the road, that I need to capture these towns. Yeah, that's probably basically it. Just trying to capture, and so far I haven't really seen any other mission types, although only one mission into the campaign. I would expect a bit more variety in the coming campaigns and coming missions. Alright, so let's see if I can acquire more units. I really want to engage in the warfare myself, but I need to be prepared. So I entreat your patience. Alright, so I'm just going to go for an attack that is pretty effective against soft targets such as infantry. So I need to acquire one of these guys, and some more artillery will be very useful, because obviously the Polish army will be outfitted with more or less troops rather than mechanized armor, although they might have some armor in their ranks, so to speak. Alright. So I think this should be... oh, so they cost the same. Alright, I choose this with the truck or wagon. I choose wagon. Yeah. Fire that unit as well, and let's see. This is recon. Okay, so just one recon unit and the rest of them troops. Some pioneers, no. Yeah. Alright, so I'm all spent. Let's see if I can deploy these troops anywhere on the map. Nope, they're all filled out. Alright, so I have to probably wait until the next turn before I can actually deploy the troops that I have required. Alright, let's go. And these guys will be swooping down south and heading for this particular objective, Lava. I hope that I'm pronouncing it right, but Polish characters are quite scary to me, so I'll never be able to pronounce it quite right. Alright, so this town is for the taking. And a lot of units on screen. I'm kind of surprised that I'll be able to command this amount of troops this early into the campaign. But yeah, basically holding my feet to the fire. This is an artillery, so yeah, kinda scared of moving them too close. These guys can actually move up, and I bet there'll be an artillery or two here in waiting for us. And then, as you could see in the Spanish campaign, the German Blitzkrieg can be very useful when you want to sort of skirt around the obstacles and try to surround the troops that you like to destroy or try to capture. And of course, okay, so I'll be able to capture this town single turn, which is pretty good. And yeah, of course the bombers, let's, well, just travel there and see. Yeah, you can see that there are a lot of, not a lot, but sizable troops as well as this unit lying wait for us to ambush us, and I think we'll be affected by that ambush. But I can attack this, I think, artillery. It's not as well entrenched. Was able to wait it out to half strength, which is good. And let's keep bombarding, especially I have found out that there is a unit lying in wait. And you can see there are more forces revealed, which is what I guess the planes are also used for, as a really effective recon unit. Alright, so the first turn is over. So brilliant victory requires 13 turns. Okay, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, now we are being attacked. And our first troop has been scuttled. My goodness, the Polish troops are really putting up a great fight. Oh man, you can see that there was a bit of a lag there. Indicating that there are a lot more troops, a lot more where he came from, so yeah, it's going to be a protracted fight. And I have brought in my troops to replace those lost in the first turn, which is pretty bad. Alright, so I have captured some towns, and let's see if my requisition points have increased. And it did, but not enough to actually bring in any more new units. Alright. Try to attack these guys. Yeah, some sacrifices have to be made in order to capture the town and try to make some progress here, which we sorely need after having suffered a pretty terrible setback in the counterattack. Alright, the artillery is gone. And the Polish forces have an airfield here. And it seems like they might have planes. Although the mission introduction or mission description, I think, briefing described there was an initial, I guess, foray or bombardment of the Polish land or Polish military targets, that their air force is basically decimated or not very effective, but they might have a couple of planes in their reserve, so who knows what's going to happen. Alright, so this... Oh my goodness, I made a mistake and I moved away from the intended target. My mistake. Probably should move right now to attack, well, these guys. Alright. Yep. We just try to concentrate on one single unit. And this is the recon unit. I think this is more of a Polish equivalent of recon unit. It has a pretty decent rating for a recon unit. Yeah, it's going to take some time for me to actually fend off this pesky unit here. Alright, let's just bombard them further. Okay, so I was able to defeat them in single turn. Okay, so this is good. Let's get a move on. We've got all day. So the tank brings up the rear. More units to move. Okay, the reserve that I required the last turn, or this turn rather. Yeah. Back here. And just to plug in the hole here. Just want to make sure that I have a pretty solid front of troops moving into my intended target. Okay, so I cannot supply the units yet, for some reason. Ah, okay, so I have found the extra unit in the outskirts of the town, maybe trying for a counterattack. This is going to end up pretty bad for me, and there's artillery nearby supporting the troops. So I relent. Another recon tank. I think I sent one of my troops to the, I guess, northeastern part of the map to reinforce my northern side, or northern flank. Alright, let's see if I can actually, yeah, capture one of the extra town for... Oh, okay, so I can pressure the last objective town, which is, yeah, pretty helpful. If I can actually use this town possibly as a supply point. Or bring my troops from here. Pretty nice. So what is this? An artillery? There it is, and it has already fired. Right, another turn is over. Let's see if the Polish has up its sleeves. Yeah, pretty good targeting. And we see that there's a Polish Air Force. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, so I was able to defend that point pretty easily. Oh, okay, so recon unit goes back into the woods. Alright, not much action from the Polish side, although I'm... Oh! Attack the artillery right away. There are two artilleries, my goodness. You're not able to actually inflict any damage on the artillery unit, which is pretty bad. I don't know. Might have to retreat to the town. Alright. Keep attacking, focusing on one unit. Oh, okay, so I was able to destroy them. Good, good. Yeah, so this is my strong point now. This is Blitzkrieg, so I really need to... Yeah, so I'm basically following the doctrine of Blitzkrieg, so I need to actually get a move on and see if I can encircle my... Oh, what is this? A leader. His name is Lindner, and he has a special tribute associated with this particular recon half-track looking unit. Gotta be careful because this guy has some special unit. Alright, so I wonder if I have my own leader in one of the units, or even Ackenheil is one of the tanks. Alright, so tank can move up and see if I can damage anything. Alright, not a bad engagement. Oof. There's some planes help here. Now can I destroy it? Yes. Nice. So no more trouble from the pesky Polish artillery down south. And yeah, these guys will not be able to do much damage. Keep moving. I mean, using Blitzkrieg and being very aggressive is fine and all that when you're facing, you know, side that might not be considered as advanced or well equipped as the Germans, but later on in the campaign it'll be a different story, definitely. Wonder how I'll be able to adjust to that different reality of warfare. And I need to maybe conserve my forces. And yeah, it's going to be quite an adjustment that I need to make. And one of the adjustments I now have to be very concerned with is the appearance of the Polish war machine. And they're... yeah, it's no slouch either. 6 against self-attack, 6 against armor, and pretty good ground and air defense. So definitely I need to bring in an RT air unit. Quite different from what the briefing had mentioned, that the Polish Air Force is not be as effective or be a factor. I still believe it will not be a factor, but it's going to cause enough hindrance to the current state of things. I really need to see if I can make necessary changes. .37mm flak, driven by a truck. Yeah, I think I just use a wagon. And bring it right away. Can I use a supply point in the north? No, I can't. I think I had to use the original supply point. Here, okay, good. Alright, now I feel a bit better, I guess. Still not within range of the plane in question, but next turn is going to be pretty interesting. Alright, so keep moving my forces. Alright, you just stay there. And this is the recon unit. Let's see if I can actually capture some Polish towns along the way. Just sneak by. Alright, weaken the troops protecting the town. And move the artillery down a bit. It seems that the wagon-driven transport option do not fare rather well whenever one wants to actually enter into wooded areas, forest. Whereas the trucks actually can navigate these regions a bit better. Just from my uninformed observation. Alright. You supply yourself. Nope, can't. I guess that has been taken up by my firing the gun already. Alright. I hope nobody bothers you. Using artillery will be pretty painful. Can I attack the plane? No. I can't. Okay. Alright, the recon unit is no more. Alright, let's get a move on. I guess best way of defending against these air attacks are probably just get out of any crowded. You just get out of the range of its attacks. It's not going to be that effective, but it's going to happen the next turn probably. Wow. Interesting. Huh. Maybe it's the green troops that I have faced. Recon unit is not that normally strong against troops. You guys resupply? Nope. Can't. Yeah. My mistake. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh boy. With armor too. Oh yeah, gotta retreat. Going to be pretty bad. Sandwich between multiple defenders. Yeah, Polish forces are putting up fierce resistance. Alright, you guys have to actually retreat. You too. Yeah, things are not really going well. Alright, trading some fire. These guys are pretty strong, probably because they have bayonets on their rifles and extra melee damage against the tanks. Alright, so this is going to be the end of them here. Oh no, they're able to survive. Wow. Oh my goodness. Missed. The artillery missed. Right here. makes its effect. Can they resupply or replaced? Oh, they can get replaced. Okay. And because they are within enemy's range, I thought that air units were not affected, but they are definitely affected by even the air units, so the replacement is not complete. So 8 instead of 10 is pretty discouraging. Alright, let's see. Yeah, gotta take care of these guys. And move the artillery down somewhat. Retreat. Alright, this tank is pretty powerful against infantry. Still, they have not retreated. They held the line. Alright, so let's bombard some Polish forces in the outlying areas. I'm going to target these guys first. And followed by, yeah, attack on this troop, and they have been destroyed. Okay, lucky strike there. Keep the pressure up. Yeah, so I need to keep the pressure up and, you know, just don't fret because you lost a unit or two in the last turn. You just keep pushing for the objective. And I bet the Polish plane is going to stay around the area and keep harassing our troops. And my anti-aircraft is probably vulnerable using the horse carriage. Maybe trucks definitely give a bit more defensive rating. Right, resupply. I wonder whether my recon unit here is inside the range of this artillery. It's going to probably move in range of my forces in the forest. They moved. This is out in the open, so let's move into the forest, shall we? This game is a lot more like a chess game, where placement of your troops can definitely mean, you know, being able to continue on for another turn or being put out of commission. Okay, so yeah, can get some nice shots in. Oh my goodness, yeah, this leader unit is definitely packing some punch. Alright, need to be within the vicinity of the town. And I don't know if I actually moved this unit yet, but definitely have engaged in battle. The forest, okay, good. Hold steady. Yeah, let's just capture this town. Good. Alright. That was a pretty productive turn. Let's see, yeah, keeps pestering my artillery, then went back to each airfield to refuel and resupply. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a pitched battle, folks. It's nothing like I read in history books where Or the German Wehrmacht had a pretty easy time rolling across to Poland, but apparently I think that they actually were able to put up a pretty good resistance, although the battles were not really to the Polish favor. I think they fought pretty bravely and put up a pretty stiff resistance. Well, and it's only when the Soviets entered into the foray and declared war on Poland, pushing across from the east, Polish resistance had been broken. Until then, probably they thought they could hold a line, maybe, I don't know, near Romania or something. German planes definitely do have a pretty good operational range and supply, it seems. Alright. So this objective is there for taking. Capture the first objective. And we can advance. That's some of the advantages of, mechanized troops. Alright, so the leader unit is no more. Making some fierce advances across the forest to capturing the town. Especially these units have to be resupplied. After moving into the city's vicinity, I hope it remains there safely. Right, so yeah, I need to replenish some troops. Can I actually move there? No. Okay, the fuel is still there. Oh, okay, so I it's out of my movement range. Yeah, these are fresh troops, relatively so, and these guys will be taking the next turn in the front lines, while my troops that have already engaged and still in battle in the eastern side of the newly acquired town, Mlawa, will have to be in the battle for some time still. The artillery has to definitely move up. It's not the artillery, it was anti-air. Okay. Next time, probably pick trucks as my transportation option. Alright, so these guys will tend to brave sweep across the south. Just a recon unit. Maybe the Polish will wisen up and try to defend the towns here, and if I have to capture it right back. That's a possibility. Unit replaced. Yeah, they do move a long distances. Right. Oh, okay, they held pretty good. Very exemplary. Right. Alright, so they can probably finish these troops off. Nope, they can't. But they did drive them back. Alright, so there was oh, I didn't intend to move them back. I was just trying to select the excuse me. I was just trying to select the plane here. Oh, should have checked. Yeah, these guys had to go back. And if this guy is a fighter, Well, I think he's more of a bomber, but he can definitely defend against air units. My plane is going to be in some kind of air engagement with this plane that has been freshly resupplied. I hope the German plane can outrun the Polish plane. Alright, so they are in... if I was able to capture their airport or air base quickly, then I'd be able to maybe resupply from this point, but I wasn't able to, so they have to go back. So this tank should actually swing across, attack them from behind. Okay, good. They moved here and captured their plane, so this plane is no longer being supplied. I don't know how it's going to be affected. There's a pretty interesting movement, I guess, of the troops that worked in my favor. And I can already think about actually going south and splitting my forces. And yeah, why not capture the town while I'm at it? So just getting some feelers out, although the term getting feelers out for army or army group seems a bit inappropriate. Excuse me folks, my voice is a bit breaking. Alright. This tank can handle the troop here. Good. Yeah, get replaced and resupplied. Yeah. They accompany my tank in the offensive toward my secondary objective. And these guys will all be replaced first. Okay. Supplied for a long journey to the east. Yeah, there are two artilleries here. I don't know whether they have moved depending on the situation that is now arising from the captured airfield. We'll see. I think I have spent all my prestige point for replacing the troops. Okay, well, it can't be helped. Alright, so my turn has ended. So only 8 turns left. Yeah, the plane is now attacking the airfield, but it was not successful. Huh, going right up against the recon unit, the mechanized unit. Pretty ballsy of them. Now let's see if 3 troops can handle artilleries. I'm trying to actually skirt around their range. The last known location of the artillery was here. So... Alright, can you replace? Good. Yeah, that was probably it for my replacement this turn. Yeah, that was not really good, but I can finally resupply my airplane, or bomber. Alright, let's bring it toward this Polish unit in the forest. Okay, so yeah, that worked out pretty good. Oh, nice. No strength lost on my tank. Yeah, okay, so this flag is going to protect, I think. Well, there's no telling when and where the Polish airstrike is going to happen. So I just, try to go with the most vulnerable group. Because these guys are just starting out onto this town, which is Przasnysz. Yeah, I probably shouldn't really attempt to butcher Polish town names anymore. Oh, I found this artillery. Okay, so this has been there all along. I'd probably pay my attention to this unit the next turn. Alright, so this unit has not moved yet? No, it's already attacked. That is, so maybe I should position myself in the forest first. Advancing in different directions. This guy will capture another town. And 49, okay, so can probably not bring in a unit per se, but can get some help in replacing my tired troops. Ah, okay, so this... Alright, finish them off if possible. Good. Yeah, so... going the next turn. That town will be mine. Finally the artillery fires its volley. Ooh, a fierce counterattack, and I bet there's another leader unit. My goodness. Got that town, and now you have to basically try to get me out of the town, as my troop here is going to be entrenched. Yeah, they're in danger, I believe. They'll be in some precarious situation, I believe, in the next turn. As the artillery focuses its wrath on them. It's kind of funny that they can actually get replaced in the middle of a forest in the Polish town out of nowhere. Defend the town. I guess the air unit can actually capture the airfield, so I just work on trying to whittle down this artillery's health. Oh my. Oh, the artillery too. My goodness. I was able to actually prevail. Man, this tank is doing all it can to earn its chip. Made a pretty good decision there to bring him in. Ah, forgot. Now my unit is exposed. Oh boy. I hope nothing bad happens to it, but if I lose a unit, that'd be pretty bad. Some critical hit, some critical roll, please. Nope. Stalemate. I'm in the danger of being surrounded by the Polish troops if I do not move quickly enough. And these troops will be... Well, I can bring in my airplane to do some of the dirty work. And of course, this recon unit will be there, hopefully, the next turn. And given the number of Polish resistance here, I think 2 artillery will suffice. But yeah, so these 2. And oh, third one as well. Okay, this one is driven by a truck, so definitely a better option to get there as fast as possible. And yeah, can you fly over here? Nope, it's already exhausted its movement unit. And of course, where's my flak? Is it my flak? Yeah, it is, but uh-oh, it's in horsey form. It's not good. A lot of delicious targets for this Polish airplane to pick apart. Let's see what happens. 6 turns left. I don't think I'll be able to achieve a brilliant victory. Oh, interesting. Interesting choice. Wow. The Polish veterans, they're engaging in battle, a pitched battle to save their town. Alright. See if this attack actually bears some fruit. Oh my goodness, more than a fruit. And this artillery is left. Oh boy. Get replaced. Kinda not fair for the Polish troops because I can actually get replaced just 2 tiles away from their forces. I don't know. Alright, no damage to my tank. Nice. Get some artillery on the troops there. Oof. Alright, so let's see what leader is commanding these troops. Linder. Oh, so that guy escaped and he latched himself onto these regular troops. Okay, so Linder has second life. Bombard him further. And which target should I go for? Yeah, let's go down and support my southern incursion. Oh, okay, the result is pretty good. So these are my regular troops. And they're out of fuel. Battle honors. Okay, so they have achieved some distinction for destroying the artillery. I guess it's a really big deal. And these guys can kind of fall back, but oh, okay, I have already attacked, it seems. Ah, okay. The artillery is coming. Just wait. Flag can stay back. Away from the main approach. Wow. Didn't even play any animation there. The outcome was as clear as anything. Probably the quickest battle in this mission so far. And maybe they can trap this unit? What? Has a free attack? Okay, there's something that I do not understand in this game. That tank just got 2 shots in for some reason. Maybe this is something related to over charging your unit or something. I need to really read up on the manual to be able to exploit it better. Yeah, I guess applied. I need to actually drive around the trucks to make the unit to move a bit faster. Okay, no luck there. Yeah, just stay there. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, so that ends the turn. 5 turns left. Oh boy. Doesn't seem really good. Wow. Oh, okay, it didn't really cause a lot of damage. Only 1 strength sapped. But you never know what's going to happen. Just never know. The wrath of the randomness of the die rolls. Alright, these guys are destroyed, and let's just swing down south. See what's up. Doesn't really bode well. Alright, let's just try to swamp the troops, overwhelm them. We do have the mobility. And the tanks are holding fast. These guys can take care of the artilleries. Nice! Wow. Very effective against artilleries. Battle distinction for all you guys. So this is a good position. Can the flag target this guy? Yes. But not much effect. Yeah. But you know, given that this plane with strength of 5 is only able to inflict 1 or 2 damage against my artillery, then you know, I don't really have to worry too much about its impact. I guess the briefing was right in the end. Was worrying about for some reason. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, okay, just cancel the move. Why did I do that? Only have 5 turns left. I need to make use of all the available points now. Alright, let's see the state of my prestige point. 93. I'll probably use it just to replenish my troop strength. And nothing more. Right. So this guy can try to attack the artillery. Ah, that's out of range. Anywho. Oh, fall down. I guess applied. This guy too. They're just... Their progress has stopped due to the fact that they have run out of fuel. Seems like it's a classic case of overstretching your forces a bit too much. Or not being careful with my requisition point. Alright, can I just get rid of these guys as quickly as possible? Wow, man. Just having a leader in your unit makes all the difference, it seems. Okay, so I softened them up a bit, and they're vulnerable from the attacks from behind. I was able to get rid of them. Alright. The plane has to fly over here. Hello. Resupplied first, and go to the secondary objective town in the east. Not much effect. Should have a target artillery rather. Oh, great. You captured this town. Wow, didn't expect that to happen. All these artillery is for naught. You could probably just redirect them to final objective. Alright, so that's a bit of good news. Can I target this guy? No. I don't know why I cannot. Maybe it's out of the squares or too entrenched or out of supplies. I just park it in the forest and see what happens in the next turn. Alright, so these guys probably will bring up the rear and concentrate all their effort in capturing the last town. The flag. Alright, end the turn. Brilliant victory, 4 turns away. Attacking somewhere. Okay, so these guys are here to reinforce their troops. Wow, so they're pretty angry. They realize that they have, they realize that they're maybe now embattled and trying to balance out the strength between these two towns in order to better defend the towns in the last attempt. Maybe there were some troop position in the airfield. I'm kind of wondering why the sound keeps cutting out for a second or so. Alright, so they are now open for some target practice. So the artillery was quite needed still. Need to destroy this first. Nice. Alright, so the airplane. Certainly cannot attack. Maybe only thing that it has is not the bombs that can target infantry, but only for engaging air units. They still try to attack them, right? Yeah. Can attack either these two, but probably attack these guys to prevent them from resupplying. Out of fuel, of course. They're replaced. Good. As good as new. Well, not as good as new because some fresh troops would have to reinforce the lost troops that have unfortunately perished in this battle, but you know, they're as good as new in terms of troop strength and capability. Alright, let's see what I should do. Maybe I should target the weak troop first and spend all our effort in trying to dislodge these guys from the... Ooh man, that didn't work well. Turn back? Good. Nice. The way is open for us to surround the town. And guess what? I think my plane has been resupplied as well. Yeah, good. Alright, so coordinated attack of shock and awe, I guess. Alright, it doesn't matter now. I just need to speed is of the essence. Okay. Yeah, I think next turn I'll be able to complete this mission. Let's see where I am. Is there any units? And I need to... Oh, okay, so there's one engineer unit. So I keep them in the back, I guess. I don't know whether they'll be able to do anything the next turn. Yeah, just keep pressuring them. Ah, great. So next turn, maybe these guys will come into the town and I can surround the last remaining part of the town and capture it. And replaced. Alright, so let's end the turn. Brilliant. Victory is still 3 turns away. Oh, they just ran away. Huh. Flag? Where's my flag? Oh, it's in the back. Alright, I can just end the... Oh, yeah, actually there's a troop that has gone inside the town here, of course, of course. Let's use artillery to soften them up a bit. Use a tank to whittle down their strength. And use a plane to shock them out of their hiding places. And finally, let's try to capture it once and for all. This well fortified town. Yeah, run away, but yeah, and this troop will follow suit in the rear, and there goes an Axis brilliant victory. Yeah, so I was able to achieve the victory with 2 turns left. As a requirement for brilliant victory, so yeah, I'm quite happy with the result. And the Polish side certainly put up a really valiant struggle. But in the end, I think they have some pretty good shots in the first few turns where I thought that the Blitzkrieg is going to be blunted somewhat, but I was able to just use my superior numbers and maybe equipment to just overwhelm them. And the speed factor does take into account. They also have to capture just multitude of villages for more prestige points and surround them one by one. Was even able to split my forces in certain instances and to further overwhelm the Polish struggle.
Herr General, very good work. The crisis is over, and the Polish army has collapsed.
Only from one battle?
Once you let us pass the river, nothing could stop our panzers. Congratulations.
Oh, so I just had to, my mission was about to capture these towns as a starting point across the river, which is a natural barrier or border between the, I guess, the German side and the Polish side. And so I was sort of a spearhead of the incursion or invasion. Yeah, so this is action in Poland and a pretty good taste of what the war in the East is going to be like. Still far away from the German incursion into Russia as part of Operation Barbarossa, I believe. Yeah, so this was a relatively easy mission. I don't know what the next... Alright, so yeah. Ackenheil, here's your man, I guess. You got another medal. So Salmi, definitely sounds like Finland.
The Soviet Union has invaded Finland, Herr General, and our Finnish friends have trapped a Soviet division in the town of Suomussalmi. Unfortunately, an even greater Soviet relief force is moving to aid their comrades, and the Finns are outnumbered. It is your task to destroy the isolated enemy and prevent the relief force from reaching them. Of course, due to our non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union, you and your troops will be considered volunteers. If you are defeated, the General Staff will deny any knowledge of your participation, and you may expect the worst if captured.
Oh, okay, so there's actually a bit of risk involved here. Well, on to the next mission to help, I guess, our Finnish friends to defend against Soviet Union. It's going to be our first encounter with the Soviets, the Red Army, and that has to wait until the next episode. I thank you for joining me in this Let's Play Panzer General 2 and hope you can join me next time as well. And until then, please stay tuned.